Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I thought I'd just share with you some elements of the recent released C3i number 37 magazine from RBM Studio. This one was particularly attractive to me because it covered the Baetis campaign of 211 BC, Rome and the Carthaginian stroke Punic elements. And particularly what appealed to me around this is, one, I love this period of ancient history, and two, I know it was a game that had been built in the same mould as Mark Herman's Gettysburg and more recent Rebel Fury type games, so Waterloo campaign, etc., which I'm a big fan of, and therefore it ticked two boxes for me. It was an immediate purchase. So just going to summarize very quickly what you get in the package. C3i is a publication that comes out from time to time, and you get a lot of stuff in the package. This is not just a beautiful magazine which covers lots of different things, but normally you get a number of games included in the package. And in this particular package, you got obviously the main feature, which was the Baetis campaign. You got the Spanish Road, a solitaire game about the Spanish tercio's greatest challenge. This again massively appealed to me, as I have, as you will have seen in other videos recently, painted Spanish tercios. I have a real interest in this period of history. Red Flag over Paris, some additional elements there. I have that game. And another free game was The Drive on Metz 1944, which again really appealed to me. The nature of the type of game that was as well. So there were quite a few elements to this package that appealed to me, and hopefully will appeal to you, the listener. So you get this really beautiful full colour magazine full of goodness, lots of articles, as I say, some of them from the people who've published their games, so some really good stuff in there. You get the Baetis campaign rules booklet, again full colour, typical style of a GMT-esque type game. Lots of good stuff in there again, full colour, lots of working examples. Really looking forward to getting this one on the game. I know a couple of guys at the club love this period of history as well, so this will be one I am sure that people will want to get out and play. You get a lovely map in, again, the normal style you would expect of one of these sorts of games. It's a big map, again beautifully done. That again is a large, good quality map of the campaign area. It's quite simple when you zoom in. You've got a few of these kind of camps stroke built up areas, cities, whatever you want to call them. You've got the play tracks at the top and at the bottom. So this side's the Carthaginian, that side is the Roman. So again, really nicely done. A lovely piece of work there for the Baetis game. You can feel it's a really good stock of paper that they use, so that's great. You get sequence of play ×2, so this is what you would expect in a boxed board game. You get that in this. Again, really nicely done. And of course you get your counters. Now you get a number of counters, some of which I've already punched for other games, but these are the ones specific to the campaign game. And the one thing you'll note is there isn't actually that many. It's quite a small footprint game, but you'll notice the style of the counters is very similar to the other Mark Herman games. So I really like that. Just to touch on the counters that you get with a magazine for other games, if you've got SPQR, you get some for Army Group Centre. These are your Drive on Metz counters. Normandy 44 variant. The ones for the Spanish Road, which I've already punched because I've already had a few games of that. And the extras for Rebel Fury as well. Gettysburg. And I can get it to zoom in. Excuse me. A bit of hay fever at the moment. There we go. The Russian campaign is on there as well. We got there eventually. So that's all of that. The Spanish Road. Again, you get a nice booklet, rule booklet. Very straightforward. Not many pages. But again, really good quality footprint. 7-page rules are there. So, had a few games of that game, really like that. I think it's an excellent game. These are the counters that come with that. So some really nice ones there. I think the light must be bad today. We're struggling to, there we go, to zoom those in. Again, this one is a very small footprint game, so not a huge map, but a nice map all the same. Let's just zoom that in so you can see. It's a point-to-point game there, but again, beautifully done. So if tertios is your thing, this is a nice little game. This was designed by Daniel Hernandez, Iniesta. To be congratulated on that, a beautiful game. Baetis campaign is Dan Forney. Dan, unfortunately I haven't played it as yet, but again, to be congratulated on what looks to be a very, very nice looking game. The third game, as I said, is Drive on Metz, James F. Dunnigan's. I believe this is a game that was out historically that's been revamped. I haven't played the previous one. I've seen a video that's already been made of playing this game. It actually looks very, very straightforward once you get going. The rules themselves look a bit dry, but the game itself looks really nice. Again, probably a good travel game, this one. You've got literally an A4 map like so, but as you can see, really nicely done. And you've got your other side of your A4 sheet there. You've got a nice game record. It's got combat results, terrain, sequence of play, all the bits you need on there as well. So again, really nice. And then, as always with C3i, there are other things. So you've got scenarios. You've got the setup and all the bits you need for the scenario for that particular game, SPQR. And then you've also got some additional cards here for other games in there as well. As I said, I mentioned Red Flag over Paris. There were some cards for that, which I've already punched, which have gone into this game, and there's a bit in the magazine all about that as well. So again, if that's a game you've got or you're looking to get, some great stuff in there as well. But overall, a really good package, great quality components, great little games. It ticks all the boxes. If you're a board gamer or war gamer, this package has everything. That's C3i magazine. This is number 37, and I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into what is a great publication. I hope you've enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon.